Hi guys, today is going to be a video about your SP, and this is going to be kind of like a throwback to one of my original manifestation videos, and it's talking about signs. So kind of pointing out, it's not like top 10 necessarily, I don't even know how many I've thought of and written down and planned to talk to you guys today about, but yeah, it's going to be like the top main signs, anything that I can think of that is a really clear positive indication that your manifestation is coming in. Some will be more subtle and ones that maybe you hadn't thought of before, so you want to stay tuned to hear all about that. And do thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell if you enjoyed this video as you start watching. And if you'd like to see more of my content, I have so much more manifestation content coming out so regularly, like honestly 3-4 times a week usually, as well as short videos. So keep an eye on those because nearly every single day I have a kind of short video as well with advice for you guys. And yeah, I have a full face of makeup today. Probably not super different to how I normally look because I don't go too crazy with my makeup routine. But yeah, I'm a little more put together. So I thought when I'm all dressed up, I have to film because I am going out later. So I thought, let me actually sit down. I have some special lighting as well. You guys will be happy to know I've upgraded to some really good ring lights. It's actually just one ring light, but it's giving a really nice light here. So yeah, just thought I'd give a little update. My hair's not fully done yet, so it's not really looking how it's supposed to yet. But anyway, the point is I do look better than I normally do in my videos. So a few more points before we get into all the material of signs that your SP is conforming to your affirmations. I offer coaching, so you can get one-on-one help if you are struggling with your SP manifestation and you have specific circumstances or questions that you want to talk to me about. I offer one-on-one support, which is the only way, of course, that I'm going to offer coaching responses. But you can find out all the information on screen, in the links in the description box, through my channel. There's a lot of different ways you can get in touch and find out more through my social media accounts. So yeah, you can get one-to-one help with me. I'll pop everything on screen as I'm talking. And then I also offer a new service, which is YouTube memberships. I'm only a few months in, so I'm figuring it out, but I'm trying to be as active as I can possibly be with you guys. So there will be every now and again polls put up, so ways for you to engage, quizzes, ways for you guys to give me feedback as well personally, and leave comments on those membership posts as well. So I do try and engage with you guys. I do have a Q&A coming up very, very soon. It's the exclusive monthly Q&A for membership and, well, for the members, which are my LOA coaching darlings. So if you don't want to miss out on the next Q&A and you want to submit your own questions, make sure you join. The link will be, I think, in the description box and also through my channel. And yeah, it's only £2.99 a month. Now we can get into the video. So with signs, and especially in regards to a person and your specific person, the romantic relationship, which by the way, of course, this still applies to a non-romantic SP, but typically SP people are struggling with, someone they have feelings for, right? So it can be very subtle or it can be direct. There's, it's two binaries. It doesn't have to be something that you experience or you see. So I'm going to give you guys tips throughout the video as well to remind you guys that you don't always have to see it for it to be happening and working in your favor, but it can be really, really subtle, and I'll give examples, or it can be very direct in your face. And also, like I just said, you could also not see it happening at all. So if it's direct, or if you are in contact with your SP and you are, seeing these things unfold, whether it's at school, through friends, at work, or you just, see them online on social media, or whatever it may be, the way they speak to you or the way they treat you will be a direct reflection of them conforming. Now, just because the absence of it does not mean it's not happening. They can still be conforming, but may not show it through their behavior yet. Of course, if you're in contact with them, that has to be part of it. They cannot, ignore you or be rude to you and then just suddenly conform into being madly in love with you. If you're in contact, there will be signs, there will be something. So it could be them repeating your affirmations back to you, or just saying things that would imply they have feelings for you, they are conforming, they are shifting from maybe old behavior patterns, or just treating you really, really well the way you would like, and also the way they behave towards you. So their behavior, if there's something you'd like them to stop doing, or they respond faster to your messages, all these things are signs that they are conforming. So literally the wording they say, it could reflect exactly what you're creating, or the way they treat you in general. You will know when it's positive, when it feels good, when you're like, wow, this is a change, or wow, this is exactly what I want. Then you know you're definitely on the right track. And then more indirect examples where perhaps you're not in full contact with them yet. It could be the way other people speak. If you have mutual contacts, friends or family, whoever it may be, well, not family, but like if they know your family or you know their family, you know, or through friends, or you just have any type of contact where you are able to see or hear something from them, then it could be in that form that a friend says, oh, we were just talking about you the other day, and you know, whatever, or oh yeah, I think they miss you, or anything like that, or even just through their social media. So whatever you're seeing relating to them, whether it's from them or from someone else, if it's positive, in your favor, and obviously anything positive would directly relate, even if it's, oh, but I want them to propose to me, and all I saw was them posting whatever, something like that they were going out to a party and that all their friends were coupled up and they weren't. But that is positive movement. It means there's no third party, they're conforming, they're getting ready for you, they're going to come forward. It's all these little circumstances coming together. It doesn't have to directly be your exact manifestation, but anything you see or hear that is positive ties into it. So now when it comes to not seeing it happening, because I know there will be some comments or questions, and by the way, anyone commenting 3D circumstances gets immediately removed. The comment gets deleted and immediately removed. I have a community post about this, talking about, you know, 3D circumstances or anything negative. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna think positively and focus on the end result. So basically, as long as you are putting in that effort and focusing on creating the end result, looping your affirmations, just putting in that overall effort, then you have to trust and have that faith and confidence that movement is happening, because you know what the law of assumption principles are. Even just if you were just watching this one video and this is the only thing you've seen, you have a general basic understanding of manifestation, and what it comes to is you applying the persistence and repetition and consistency. So if you're putting in the effort, which you will know for yourself if you are doing, you know, enough work, and it doesn't have to be hard work, but if you're coming from anything negative as an old story, then it will take some work. But regardless, if you're putting in the effort to convince yourself of having that end result and that relationship already, then movement is happening. It's not possible for you to convince your own mind and things to start changing and you to be thinking positively and for no reflection in the 3D to be taking place. That's just not the way it works. So if you're putting in the effort, just keep reminding yourself and have that confidence that yes, it is working. It's working in my favor. So another sign is that you might be having dreams of your end result. So being with your SP, even just holding hands or them texting you nice things or asking you on a date, any kind of dream like that, or visualization or daydream, even if it just comes into your mind automatically, these are all signs that that information and that imagery is in your subconscious mind. Your mind is focusing on it, it has taken in that visual and that kind of situation and reality, and it's in your subconscious mind. So even though it may not mean, okay, I've got my manifestation in the 3D right now, this means it's, you know, in front of me right now, I'm living it. It may not be that end result quite yet, but it's a very, very good sign. So I would take that as a sign that your SP is conforming. When it comes to partial manifestation, this is also a sign. It means you're on the right track. Things are happening. Results are starting to form. So partial manifestation is literally just what that phrase implies. A half of a manifestation. So you got what you wanted, but not with the right person. Now that doesn't mean you're at the end result. You keep going, you keep persisting. It doesn't mean anything negative at all. It just means, I would take it as a sign, as a bird before land, as a sign that manifestation works, affirmations work, it's being reflected to you from other people, because everyone is you pushed out, they're reflecting your new assumptions and the things that you're creating. So if it comes from another person, just laugh it off and keep persisting and take it as a sign. So for example, someone who is not your SP, whether or not you like them or are attracted to them or anything like that is irrelevant, just somebody else who isn't your SP, you know, giving you the text message that you wanted to hear, or asking you on a date, or pursuing you, or whatever it may be, or telling you you're amazing, I love you, if that's your affirmations and what you're manifesting. If someone else gives you essentially what you're manifesting from your SP, then it is, and it's a positive thing obviously, well, yeah, if you're manifesting a positive outcome, obviously. That is just a partial manifestation, and you just keep persisting. You keep saying, this is an amazing sign, an amazing bird before land, and it means that XYZ SP is conforming, and I'm just going to keep persisting because I know it's coming together. So don't let that be a hurdle. Take it as just a positive sign, and then shift your focus back on the end result that you are actually creating. So one thing to keep in mind is that your SP can still be hot and cold whilst conforming. So even as they're reaching that end result closer and closer, they can still give you hot and cold results and communication. So don't be discouraged. Don't take this to mean, oh, but SP, ghosted my messages yesterday, so how is that movement? It can still be hot and cold. You just need to keep going and keep kind of pushing back against the wavering, which just means to persist. Another quick and easy sign that your SP is conforming is if you yourself are having fewer negative thoughts. So if you're not doubting things as much and you're feeling more positive and more focused on that end result, then it's a sign that your SP is conforming and most probably having those same types of thoughts and reactions as well. So just take it to mean that if your own mind is conforming and you're thinking and feeling more positive, then that means you're on the right track. Your mind is being convinced, and therefore the results have to be forming in the 3D as well. And of course, tying into that, which is the next step of if you're starting to be more positive in your thought process, is that you are starting to believe your affirmations. So you're actually starting to believe in what you're affirming, what you've been repeating to yourself. It's starting to feel more realistic. And that is, of course, a sign that it's coming together, because once you fully believe in it, it has to be your literal 3D reality. So even before you believe it, it can manifest, but once you believe it, it has to be your reality. So if you're starting to feel more positive and not have as many doubtful thoughts and starting to think, wow, this is actually realistic, this could actually happen, because of this conversation we had on Thursday, I know he or she will probably do this, because of what they told me, 3 years ago, I know that this is realistic. You will start to have thoughts like this at some point in the process, if your manifestation is unfolding step by step, and that is a sign that they are conforming. So keep reminding yourself of all these points, keep thinking positively and applying a positive assumption to whatever you're seeing, and yeah, take it all as a positive sign and keep persisting. I hope this video was useful and gave you guys some insight and clarity. If it did, then please do thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, and that would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.